This is a different place. It's not the school at the end of your block. It's not the school that many of us went to as children. And I know for myself as an educator, when Bev interviewed me way back, 28 years or so ago, I told her that was the very reason I went into education, because I remembered as a child, I remembered it as a second grader, just knowing that the way I was being taught in school didn't make any sense. You saw a picture of a ruler in the book, and that ruler you knew wasn't 12 inches. The book wasn't 12 inches. And later, as I began to do things, I started flying, and the instructor would say you had to do something at 400 feet and 800 feet. I was like, I have no idea what 400 feet is. There was nothing concrete in my life to attach learning. Learning was a rote memorization that I did. It was much more assembly line. So I wanted something that was more real, that was authentic, and is relationship based. We talked to you about how we're a progressive education, and there are so many terms that are thrown out there in the field of education. What it comes down to is that every child that comes through the gate is someone's child. The most important part of their life is your child. So for you, as parents that are going to be working here at the school, remember, every boy and girl you see is a parent's child. There are days that you're going to laugh with them, and there are days that you will swear under your breath and go, oh my goodness, what is this child doing? They're really pushing some buttons for me. They are. And that's the opportunity for us to step back and say, what is it? What is it that's going on for me that the child is working on? We're also working on something. So just remember to treat this child as if it was your child, that whatever, all your interactions with them, they remember and they feel. So for us as a school, it is looking at where your child is right now, today. And we have all these different grades, and we have tried to get away from using grades, but it seems to be our common language. So we kind of just throw it up and say, okay, there's a kindergarten, first, second, etc. The truth is that we're going to meet your child where your child is. Can I tell you where your child will be at the end of the year? No. Your child's journey is going to be different than all the other children that are here. They all have their own personal journey that they're going through. And the most important thing for us to do is just honor where they are right now, right at this moment. Let them feel good. It's all about building up that, I can do it. I can do anything. Too many children are beaten down at such a young age that by third grade, they figured out the system, and all they want to do is get through it. They know there are these hoops to jump through. The only hoops we have to jump through here are hula hoops and these big tunnels that we have. So the one thing I ask for you is to treat the children that way. Don't ask them a question you already know the answer to. We're really more interested in how a child is thinking than in any answers. It's really in how did you come up with your thought, and then sharing it with one another. It's a collaborative, all of this is collaborative. Life is collaborative. And that's the greatest gift we can give the children, is for them to know that doing it together, we can be so much stronger.